Hello and welcome to the Snickerdoodle Knits YouTube channel. I am Jessica. I'm the knitting pattern designer behind Snickerdoodle Knits. I love to design cozy, easy to wear knits that are engaging to knit and that tell the stories of living. I am also the facilitator behind the Design Circle, which is a community that connects knit and crochet pattern designers with the support and resources that they need to grow their businesses. So in today's video, we are talking all about this design that I created called Jazz It Up Shawl. So this shawl originally designed for Tippy Tree Yarns Icon Mystery Knit Along that took place in February of 2022. And I'm just so excited to share it with you. So this is a kite shape shawl, and what that means is that it starts at a tip here, and the increase and decrease ratio between the right side and the left side changes throughout the pattern to create a unique shape. So you can see that it starts to, this side, the stripes start to get longer, and it has a bit of a curved shape to it until we get to the end here. So that is the kite shape shawl. Inside of the pattern, I do include schematics that show you what the shape looks like when you are knitting it, and what the, including like the different sections where your stitch increase and decrease rate changes, as well as a schematic showing you how kind of what the shape you want to create is when you block it. So the whole shawl is comprised of this mesh lace and garter. That's all of the techniques included. The mesh lace might seem a little bit intimidating, but it's really it's a 4-stitch repeat, and when you get in the rhythm of it, it can be it can be a breeze. So it's not like you have to learn a whole lot of new techniques. It does have yarn overs, and it has SK2P, slip, knit 2 together, and pass over. And as always, all of my knitting patterns have the tutorials for each of the stitched motifs, stitch techniques, linked in the pattern. So if you're not familiar with any of the techniques, you can click the link in the pattern and watch the tutorial that I have on my channel. And then really we're just playing with color for the rest of the shawl. So this design includes 100 grams skein of this color 1, 50 grams of color 2, 50 grams of color 3, and 100 grams of color 4. Yes, I can count. So this is DK weight, and you could absolutely do the same color for colors 2 and 3 if you would like. So then you would have 3 skeins of DK weight yarn, 100 gram skeins. Let's see here. So I'm just admiring it here in the camera, but I love it. It's such a squishy knit to wear, and I love that it's so simple. It felt like it was primarily mindless. It was not a very difficult knit to work, and I breezed through it. I absolutely loved the knit, and then my test knitters, it was amazing how quickly they finished. I think at least half of the test knitters had finished. It was like a week or a week and a half after I had shared the pattern with them. So it's just a fun, addicting knit, and yes. Let's see here. I also, if you're looking for yarn color recommendations or yarn recommendations in general, I have a blog post that has color recommendations in it. So for each of my designs, I have a blog post. The first half of the blog post is color combinations and recommendations from the yarn dyer. So this specifically is Tippy Tree Yarns, DK weight. So I have color recommendations using her yarn. And then the second half of the blog post is lower price point yarns. So it is yarns from other companies with the same weight that would work well instead of using this yarn, but they're available at a lower price point. So then I don't break each of those yarns into color recommendations, but if you're feeling inspired by one of the recommendations I have with Tippy Tree yarns, of course use that as you're looking at other yarns as well. What else is there to say? Basically, it's squishy. It's fun to just style in different ways. Like you can do it more like a scarf. One of my favorite ways is just wrap it up nice and tight, and it's just so cozy. You don't see the design so well, but and let's see here. Yeah, I guess it's pretty simple, it's straightforward, not a whole lot to talk about, but it's been a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to see the Mystery Knit Along knitters working through it, and if you want to see their projects as well, they're all on the same yarn colors, but the test knitters have different yarn combinations. So if you check out on Ravelry, if you're able to use that site, if you check out the projects page of the pattern, you'll be able to see different projects that other folks have been working on. And then the pattern is available on Ravelry, Lovecrafts, and my website. So if you want to check them out or check out the pattern and get it from your platform of choice, I've linked down below the information page on my website, and on that page it has all of the locations you can purchase the pattern. So it has the direct links to where you can buy it on Ravelry, Lovecrafts, and my website. And as always, if you have any questions at all about the design, about the techniques, about any of it all at all, go ahead and leave those down in the comments down below. I'm always happy to chat. And I guess that's everything. I hope I'm not missing anything important, but it feels like it's been a while since I've recorded videos like this. And so, yeah. If you liked this video, go ahead and like it and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have videos just like this, having it with a design overview of the pattern for each of my designs, so you know exactly what you're getting into before you purchase the pattern. And I have my tutorials for knitting techniques that I use in my patterns, but those are all available on my YouTube channel as well. So I hope to see you around, and happy knitting. I'll talk to you later.